So because we live in a fallen world, suffering is normal. Like if you think that suffering is the exception and not the norm, you're either maybe really young and haven't experienced a lot of life, or you're just in an extraordinary season of winning and it won't last forever. Suffering is normal in a fallen world. And so we need to be prepared and ready to bear the burdens of our brothers and sisters, because there will be burdens. So this affects all kinds of things. I mean, in line with what we've just been thinking about, right? We're compassionate, we're patient, we're gentle, we're humble, we're aware, we know that suffering is normal. So this affects just how we have conversations. It affects the questions that we ask, and we're genuine, we're real, we're honest, because we know it's safe. And it's done in a way that's sincere. We care, we love, we want to bear burdens. And so when our brothers and sisters are struggling and suffering, we aim to be there. We aim to listen. We're slow to speak. We realize that there are good and bad times to correct bad theology. We offer practical help in times of need. And ultimately, in seeking to bear one another's burdens, what's the greatest thing that we could ever do? I'll speak personally. The greatest thing you could ever do for me, if I'm suffering or struggling in any way, is to point me to Jesus Christ. We point one another to Christ. Like we've said so many times too, to encourage one another to trust Christ is not some cliche. It's not just some trite saying that sounds cute. It's the real thing. He is the only absolute hope we have. He is our righteousness. He is our Redeemer. He is the ground of our standing before God. And so we point one another to Christ always, if we're going to bear one another's burdens. So, beloved, consider the ways that God has loved us. Consider especially Jesus Christ and what he has done for us. Remember that we are of God. We are in the Father's arms and we can rest there. And now, knowing all of that, let's love each other.
Thank you for listening. Today's reminder is from Justin Perdue, pastor of Covenant Baptist Church in Asheville, North Carolina. Everyday Grace is a listener-supported podcast. If you would like to help support our ministry, please visit theocast.org/give.